We all have memories of reaching the railway station, buying a dozen magazines, comics and packets of munchies and fighting for the window seat. There are always a few things in our lives that we enjoy all through our childhood to way later. For most Indians and people who have lived and grown up in India, it is train journeys. The Indian Railways reaches out to 30 million people across all nooks and corners of the culturally and topographically diverse subcontinent. Let's have a look at the 12 best train routes in India, most beautiful railway rides. Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to subscribe to Trip Xtreme and press the bell icon to watch our videos first. Number 12. Mumbai Pune. This is an especially fun train ride as it crosses many interesting places. Starting from Mumbai, where you are all ready for the 3-hour journey to Pune, you pass through Karjat, known for the best vada paos, after which you come across Lonavala, Khandala and other beautiful hill stations you shouldn't miss. Lonavala is known for its chicky and jelly fruits and other random train goodies that you usually don't get of great quality elsewhere. While reaching these places, travelers are treated to sights of beautiful waterfalls and also the Monkey Hill. Beware, monkeys these days even like cell phones. Number 11. CHILKA route. Bhubaneshwar to Brahmapur. A morning ride from Bhubaneshwar to Brahmapur is more than sufficient for Odisha to prove its grandeur. Nestled between the Eastern Ghats and the Chilka Lake, this train route makes sure you see it all. Interesting to note that Chilka is the second largest lagoon for migratory birds, and this place is a treat for bird watchers all around. Number 10. Desert Queen. A journey that chugs off in the desert of Thar from Jodhpur to JAISALMER fights against the entire stereotype that deserts are just barren land. The traveler is welcome to the sight of the never-ending desert, something that liberates the mind yet frightens it. Dotted by the colorful traditional mud huts and so many camel grazing around the place, sunrises of the desert are something very few get the pleasure to witness, because we always tend to prefer the colder regions, but this is one train route that will challenge your taste and take you on a ride, making you feel like you're on top of the world, a lone ranger, happy and content. Number 9. The Indian Maharaja Deccan Odyssey. One of India's few luxury trains, this 10-night route offers its travelers everything from a library, an Ayurvedic massage center, a beauty parlor, steam baths, a gymnasium, a business center, conference rooms, air-conditioned coaches and luxury suites on its journey from Pune to Delhi and back. It stops at the main tourist destination right from Ajanta-Ellora caves in Maharashtra to the Taj Mahal in Agra. The Deccan Odyssey's luxury is a sight to behold. Everything about the train and its service reflects royalty and the word Maharaja, and that is what makes this journey one worth having. Number 8. MANDAPAM, PAMBAN, RAMESWARAM. Known as one of the most dangerous routes in India, because it runs on a thin bridge, this route is exciting and a must-try for those adventure birds. This bridge is known as the second longest bridge in India. The route connects Mandapam in Tamil Nadu to the island of Rameswaram and is a route you will fall in love with instantly. Number 7. DOOARS Voyage. Siliguri, NEWMAL, HASIMARA, ALIPURDUAR. Undeniably one of the best train routes in India, as it passes through such a huge number of forests and wildlife sanctuaries, namely Mahananda Wildlife Sanctuary, Chapramari Forest, Jaldapara Wildlife Sanctuary and Buksa Tiger Reserve, along with numerous stream crossings. The train route, recently converted to broad gauge and thus has minimum traffic, but is worth every moment for the fascinating amounts of flora and fauna one can find there. Number 6. MATHERAN Hill Railway. Remaining as the only heritage railway in Maharashtra, MATHERAN still is a favorite among both people from Mumbai and those from outside, for the peace and tranquil atmosphere it offers. This narrow gauge rail line was built by Akbar Pir Boy way back between the years 1901 to 1907. It runs through large swaths of forest territory and covers a total distance of 20 kilometers. Whether you are alone or with family and friends, this journey will surely take your mind off things for the little while it carries you. Number 5. Kanyakumari, Trivandrum. A short train journey but one packed with delicious sensory ticklers. This journey takes you through coconut trees and gliding past typical Tamil and Keralite architecture. Gopurams and ornately decorated temples cross over to welcome typical Keralite churches and a totally different style of architecture. This train ride is indeed through South India's most picturesque locations. Number 4. Mumbai to Goa. People are always talking about these two places, one for its glamorous and busy life and the other for the vacation mood it sets you in. The train that connects you to both these places is one that gives an equally stunning experience, running between the Sahyadri Hills on one side and the Arabian Sea on the other. Cruising through 92 tunnels and on 2000 bridges, this route gives you postcard-worthy moments every 5 seconds with endless stretches of water, paddy hues and villages under shades of coconut trees. Number 3. Vasco da Gama to Londa. The journey from Vasco da Gama in Goa to Londa in Karnataka offers you the satisfaction you can only derive by watching pristine Goan villages zoom by your window. It moves up to the western ghats with the scene changes to lush greenery and mountains. As the vegetation decreases, waterfalls steal the show. Sprinkles of water on your face because of course it is gushing with. The best time to go on this journey is after the monsoon, when you can enjoy the vibrant red color of the clay soil. Number 2. Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, Jalpaiguri to Darjeeling. Another impressive toy train journey is the one that runs from Jalpaiguri to Darjeeling. Breathtaking, quite literally, when the route takes you on a series of landscapes, altitudes and climate changes. Jalpaiguri being a plain and Darjeeling the hill station that serves the best tea in all of India. Prepare yourself for a trip hooded by the Himalayas through tea gardens and forests, and if you're lucky and the skies are clear, you can spot the magnificent Kanchenjunga. The journey takes you as close as possible to the tea gardens, where you can experience a mesmerizing smell of tea. An interesting thing to note about this train that it runs on meter gauge and is also a proud UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1999. Number 1. Himalayan Queen, Kalka to Shimla. For those of you who enjoy movies and feeling filmy when you travel, this rail journey by the toy train is a must. The trains that run on this route resemble toy trains that awaken the inner child in you. 96 km long, this route was started way back in 1903 and it passes through 102 tunnels and 82 bridges and has been awarded a world record by the Guinness Book of World Records for the steepest rise in altitude in the span of 96 kilometers. For 5 hours that you will travel on this pretty little train, you will pass through scenic beauty that will amaze you. Everything from pine trees, oak valleys, deodar, rhododendron forest, and a route that moves upwards till it reaches Shimla will keep you gaping at its beauty. All this and more awaits you on this ride that is now UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2008. Toy train in this route offered by Indian Railways is a treat to the eyes. It might be a relatively slower way to reach Shimla from Kalka, but the rail route is possibly more picturesque than the destinations themselves. So these were the 12 best train routes in India, the most beautiful railway rides. So did you like any one from these? If so, please let us know in the comments section below.